GMAC preseason softball interview with Ursuline head coach Sue Woodford. And Coach, first of all, thanks for taking the time to join us today.
Well, thanks for having me, Brandon. Happy to be talking about the team.
All right, and you guys last year suffered a lot of injuries, middle of the season, early in the season. How did those affect the team last year? And then going forward, how important is it to have all those pieces back this preseason?
It was a tough go last year. We lost our number one pitcher in Brittany Humble. We lost Leah Leshnack, shortstop, third baseman, with a broken ankle. And on top of that, we had the intestinal flu for a couple weekends. So we got hit hard last year. We are expecting to have them back, and they will add significantly to the lineup. Brittany was hitting a 400 last year when she went out, close to, I think, a 457 on base percentage. So that was a big hit that way, as well as with the pitching. And then Leah was hitting, I believe, somewhere around 306. And so that was another big hit. While we were able to put in other people on the field who did a great job, who stepped in, certainly it's nice to have that kind of power at bat.
And you mentioned the pitching, and pitching is obviously always the key. So now you've got Gina, you've got Brittany. What are you looking for out of your pitching staff this season?
We're very excited about our pitching staff. We added Sadie Jones as well, and of course Rachel Jolowick is part of that. Rachel plays a role for us. She knows what it is, and she does it well. We're looking forward to Sadie coming in as well and carrying part of the load, probably about a third of it. Gina came on really strong last year. As a freshman, she had to take over and pitch almost every game after Brittany went out. She ended up with about a 2.0 ERA for the month of April, and even took that down to about a 1.5 the last 2 weeks. So she has really proven herself, and I think that she's going to do a terrific job for us this year as well. And along with Brittany to cap it off, I think we're going to be in much better shape.
Okay, you talked about having Leah back. You also did a transfer in Mackenzie, Brittany being back as well. How does that help bolster the offense, and what are your expectations on the offensive side? Well,
it certainly does bolster the offense. Mackenzie is a power hitter. Leah is a power hitter. Brittany is a power hitter. And we've also added Alicia Smith, who we'll talk about later. But all power hitters. We feel like our lineup is much more powerful this year.
And you mentioned Alicia. She kind of is part of that freshman class with Sadie and Hannah. Talk about that freshman class and your expectations of them coming in this year.
Right, and so Hannah Trent is also part of that freshman class, and she is another power hitter. And along with that, we have a lot of speed. So Sadie, like I said, will be taking on some of the pitching duties. Alicia looks to be at a DP position, or may win a position behind the plate as well. We've got Hannah out in the outfield, and of course Mackenzie also coming in as the transfer behind the plate and a power hitter as well.
And just one final question. You guys head out to Florida next week to get the season started. How important are those early season trips as far as a bonding and team chemistry type of deal?
Yes, well, we have very good team chemistry. We build that all through the fall. Our kids get along great. They're enthusiastic. So we're really going down to Florida. It's going to be a challenge. Those teams have been out all year round. They've been out on the dirt and outside the past 3 weeks. But it's going to be a challenge for us, but we're up for the challenge. We want to see how we hit against those teams.
All right, Coach. Well, thank you very much for the time, and best of luck this season.
Thank you very much. Go Arrows.
Good deal. Second part of our GMAC softball preseason preview, as we're joined right now by Ursuline sophomore infielder Leah Leshnack. And Leah, first off, you suffered a tough injury last season. How are you doing as far as your recovery is going? And how did you being out last year affect you as well as the rest of the team?
I'm doing well. I'm keeping up with physical therapy to strengthen the ankle. And I think it just gave me a new appreciation of the game, because it was just taken from me, and it was a new perspective of it. And as a whole for the team, I think we faced a lot of adversity through it and had to bounce back from that, and I think that strengthened us ultimately.
There were a couple of key injuries last year, but now everybody's back healthy coming into this year. What are some of the goals that you guys have as a team as a whole, and then also as we go into conference play starting in March?
Clearly to stay healthy this year. A lot of teams haven't seen us at our full strength, so we want to show everyone what we have, and we are ready to do that.
And then coming into this season with everybody back, what do you feel is some of the strengths that the team has?
I'd say on the field, our bats, we're very productive in scoring runs, I think, and also our team our bond. It's just crazy on and off the field.
And you talked about that team chemistry. You guys are headed out to Florida for an early season trip. What have you guys done in the off season to help that chemistry, and why is it so strong?
It's so strong. We spend a lot of time together, especially for our Florida trip. We did a lot of fundraising, and we got to go a lot of cool places and had some cool opportunities through that. And I think just going into Florida, all of our training and our team as a whole is just strong, and we've been working toward this, and this is just going to be like the product of all of that, and we're excited to see what that's like.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Leah, for your time, and good luck this season.
Thank you.